Hello and welcome to Seminole Gametime, FSU Cross Country. I'm your host, Tom Block, and coming up, we'll introduce you to two of the most successful cross-country programs in all of college athletics, and they're both right here at Florida State. The FSU women's team, under the direction of Karen Harvey, annually challenges for national titles. And the men's team, under the direction of Bob Brayman, is not far behind. These two programs are truly elite. Coming up, we'll show you a side of cross-country that you may not be familiar with. On the women's side, we'll introduce you to the women's B team and explain what their role is in helping Florida State compete at the highest level. And on the men's side, we'll take you into the weight room to show you how the cross-country team gets into shape. Finally, we'll head out to the newly renovated Appalachia Regional Park for the 41st FSU Invitational. 19 teams competing and only one winner. All that and much more is straight ahead, so stay with us. We are just firing the starting gun here on Seminole Gametime, FSU Cross Country.
Don't call them Striders anymore. This is a group that is determined for bigger and better things.
We did a team vote once when we first got here and said, do you want to be known as the Striders? And we can do that. We can have a club atmosphere. Do you want to be the B team and associated with the FSU program and really compete? And it was a unanimous vote. We just fed off that, and we're providing them with the training and what they need to be successful.
I really do think if you put the high expectations out there that they will respond and they will produce. This is a very dedicated and motivated B team. They all want to get better.
They would beat the majority of NAIA schools, beat probably a national qualifier in the NAIA level. We saw it in the results at Charlotte. We beat a ton of A squads. After Charlotte, after all of our girls PR'd, there's been a different energy with the program.
In just a couple short months, they've seen dramatic improvements. At their first race in Charlotte, all 22 runners had personal records, but these girls are quick to recognize how much these new coaches had a hand in their success.
Patrick and Josh are great. They're amazing. They've helped the team so much. They really care.
I'm so grateful to have them now, and they're so passionate too, and their passion really pushes us to work hard.
They know what to say, and they both have a lot of experience in coaching. They're both very focused on our training, and they're really excited to be here.
It's really good to have two guys that care about it so much and let you have that motivation that you might not have if it was just working towards an individual goal. They kind of share your goals with you.
I think we've worked pretty well together, and the girls made it really easy for us because when you have a group that wants to be good, they're going to do what it takes.
The runners on this squad could run on any other A squad in the country, but the opportunity to run at Florida State was too good to pass up.
I wanted to go to a good program, and I just knew Coach Harvey was a great coach, and being under her, and now Pat and Josh, they're great. I'm getting good training here, better than I would be if I was somewhere else.
It's unbelievable how many people come out and want to run for Florida State. It stuns me. There's some pretty talented girls that want to come here.
That's why Josh and Patrick believe they have such a great group. They have runners that are determined to get better and already have had some shifts in their lineup, with Teresa moving to the A squad.
It was so exciting. It's just something I really wanted and worked for since I've been injured. So it's really great to see hard work pay off.
And she won't be the last.
The ultimate goal of being on the B team is to make your way up and get on the A team, and it's definitely very motivating.
Once that first goal and Teresa went up, then we had our second goal, our third goal, and fourth goal, thinking, this works. If I try my very best and work really hard, it can happen.
We're a force to be reckoned with. The A team, we look up to them a lot, and there's girls that are moving up to the A team, and we're really excited for them, like Teresa. Cross country is a team sport for sure, but it's also really focused on the individual and seeing how far you can push yourself.
It's been incredible. You hear about these top-level Division I programs being so cutthroat, and I walk into the office every day and it's a family. We all are very competitive and want to win, absolutely, but everybody's welcoming.
We have a kind of cult within the running group, so we all hang out a lot.
We try to do a team thing. Even with the A team, we get together and we have like a team bonding day. Coach Harvey likes to plan those. Even our runs, like I consider bonding time, especially when we do longer runs on the weekend. We'll go out to a trail. It's a good time.
I think it's just the fact that we all love running and we go out there, and I know that I look forward to practice time every day, and it's refreshing and relaxing to be around everyone.
This trail we're going on, Bill's Trail, a couple of you have done it. It's this way, it's a new trail, I don't know how it got there. Make sure we stick to our partner policy today. We don't want anybody getting lost. So, Pat's gonna be running with you guys. Stick together until you get through what's called Bill's Trail.
Tallahassee might as well be Georgia.
It's not even like Florida. Like I ran in high school in Florida, and it's like completely different. I go home for breaks and it's so flat, but like here you have all the hills and like there's so many nice trails though, and that's such a plus.
Out in the trails, it's really peaceful and it's beautiful out there, and it's a real pleasure to run out there. For cross country, since there's a lot of terrain that we have to run through, it'll be sandy in one spot, there'll be a lot of roots in another spot, or it'll be an 800-meter hill ahead of you. It definitely is to our advantage to be training here.
The key to cross-country training is just go out and run. Well, not quite.
That's a large misconception. You know, running gets you to a certain point in cross-country and distance. Strength conditioning for them is more important of how long can we keep you healthy and how long can we get you to keep increasing your game and get to the next level.
In order to do that, Florida State strength and speed coach Dan Schaefer has implemented weights into the program, something the runners were not always accustomed to.
I've actually never had such like a consistent program in the weight room. I just feel like an overall more tone and more consistent person.
Here they changed the plan for me, and so I'm doing different, lifts and drills than what the other, guys on the team are doing, and they can really individualize weight program for each one of us.
The key to the program is not giving everyone the same plan. Coach Schaefer individualizes the workouts to better suit each and every athlete.
People run different events in different distances, and certain people might be easy gainers upper body, some people might be easy gainers lower body, and we try and tackle those things in order to give them, no pun intended, but the best foot forward in the race.
Being healthy has been a problem with me in the past, and since I've came to Florida State, having the weights and everything has helped me to stay healthy. It keeps me stronger and it keeps me healthy because my legs aren't weak anymore.
It has more of a push in your step throughout each run. You work on your glutes a lot, you work on your hamstrings. It just makes you have more of a lift when you run.
Florida State's individualized approach includes some new technology. Athletes are able to stay organized with one simple machine, the iPad.
It's been a really wonderful thing because, it helps me keep track of everything that I need, and it helps them kind of be a little bit more accountable to what they need. And then also they get to see the progress. It's really easy to pull up what you did week 1 and where we are now. It's a really good feeling to see your progress throughout the year.
I walked in the weight room the first day of practice, and I didn't know what was going on with the weights. They have iPads on every machine.
We used to have the old school paper. We would fill it in with a piece of paper and everything, and he's like, oh yeah, you got the iPads now. We're like, oh wow. So it's really cool, we're able to pencil in our marks and everything with the little draw on the app.
It also helps that not too long ago, Coach Schaefer was in their shoes. He has taken what he knew as a student athlete and has formulated the best schedule possible.
I just got done being a student myself very recently, so I can put myself in their shoes very, very quickly. Like, I know what it's like to try and manage doing a lot of other things while you're being in school. That relationship, that they understand that I know where they're coming from immediately, and that I know that this is one more thing that they need to do before they have to go study, makes it a lot easier to, sell them on what we're doing and get them to buy in quicker.
This has allowed Florida State to be at the top of its game, and watching the training pay off in the end means everything.
I'll never forget last year when Brendan O'Neill and Kuba came in at the end of the race, and they were so far ahead of everyone in the South Regions. They just did the war chant the whole way through. I see pictures of that and I still get chills. To see them achieve something that they're working so hard to do is just wonderful to be a part of, and to know that, hopefully some way I impacted their lives a little bit is just a wonderful feeling. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
The scenic Appalachia Regional Park in Tallahassee has been the site of Florida State Cross Country Invitational Meet since 2009. Through Bob Brayman's hard work and collaboration with the community, this beautiful course has seen dramatic improvements since its humble beginnings.
It's really exciting considering where we were, 5 years ago, cutting through the woods with a machete and just trying to start a little Boy Scout trail.
It literally was just a couple open areas with mostly woods. So early on it was how do we make this place a viable running course? We're taking the runners side of it and we're saying how do we make this an awesome experience? How do we make it so that this is the best place to come?
Probably the pinnacle was the NCAA Regional South Region last year, which we were lucky enough to win, both the men and women, and have lots of people out here watching it.
It's great for our student athletes to be able to come and have a home meet. People close to them can come and see them, visit them at school, visit their parents, their friends can come out. We've got a lot of support from Leon County, and they are trying to make this place as beautiful as they possibly can.
It's unbelievable the investment the county's put into it, and that's all about the tourism dollars, the ecotourism, and Tallahassee, and all those things that we've been doing to really bring visitors to Tallahassee.
Through the support of Leon County, Appalachia Regional Park now offers a newly renovated trail that meets NCAA standards.
10 meters wide, big renovation project that they were able to get through in time. So this will be the first race on the new course.
Half of our trail is through deep woods. So you can imagine taking 5, going to 10 meters. That's a lot of trees down. That's a lot of work.
The unique terrain makes Appalachia Regional Park an attractive spot for runners who can enjoy an open field and shaded trails all in one course.
I think the main thing is just getting all those people out here and seeing how excited they are to run a championship meet through the woods, which is pretty rare in our sport, and that's how we designed it.
This course, and it's evolving still today, and there's a lot of, it's come a long ways, but there's still a tremendous amount of possibility here.
With the continued success of Florida State's home course, Coach Brayman seeks the ultimate goal in the near future, hosting a national championship.
To see it grow into our vision and really even beyond our vision. Hopefully the next step is to actually be awarded that national championship, and those are some long years of work we've done for the NCAA. So we feel like we're in a pretty good spot to maybe get that done.
Coming up, it's race day in Tallahassee. Find out how the Noles fare in their own FSU Invitational right after this.
The way to run this course is to run it even and then try to push it at the end. Okay, that's the way to run it. It's a 5-mile race. You have to roll through this thing. Don't go out fast and try to hang on, because it's a lot tougher than you think it is. The splits are even, the splits are accurate. So listen to them and let them work for you. Okay, hands in. All right, let's do this thing, guys. Work together, help each other out. Noles on 3. 1, 2, 3, Noles! Let's go, let's go.
energy that day. We were all really excited. A lot of our families were there to watch us. Very exciting. We were with the A team too, and having the whole team there, and Coach Harvey too, and Coach Harvey's so inspirational.
Before their warm-up, if any of them have any questions about what is to be expected from them, they usually come to me. Coach Harvey also told us that the first 600 meters do not go out fast because it is a very fast downhill. Let the hill take you. It's just very small things to get them focused and ready.
Pat balances me because he's a pump-up kind of guy. He's got that passion. I'm kind of more behind the scenes, I'd say. I really get into the stats and like looking at where people are going to finish.
It actually didn't really feel like we had a race yet until kind of, when we do the big huddle, and then it really sets in.
Don't be scared. Just be a little nervous and be smart going down this hill. Your coaches have given you instructions, okay? So think about those few things before that gun goes off. I want to see some sprinting, get somebody. But I got a question for you. Who do you run for? 1, 8, 4, 5, 4, 5,
Just to have both teams there do the chant it was really empowering for us all. It gave me chills.
You usually see an athlete go on the line and they're like, take your mark. Like, I'll be there, right there behind them being like so nervous until the gun goes off.
If the gun first goes off, you just want to go. Like, you want to go out really fast. Especially with that hill in this race, I had to remember just to kind of conserve a little bit, hold in some of that adrenaline for later in the race when it gets more tiring.
Once the gun goes off, it's pretty much go time. Coach Seitz and I are just sprinting along the course just like they are, but at a shorter distance to catch them. Once we get to mile 1, we get their splits. We sprint over to mile 2, get their splits.
Go North! Go North! 524, 525, good! Process only, great job. Go Molly! Go North! Go Alicia!
It definitely gets you going, and you do what he says because he's loud and you can hear him. And Josh too. They're really great, and they're rooting for you, and you want to make them proud when you hear them.
Oh, Keon Meg right there. Help her out. Come on, don't let her get you. Come on, let's go. There you go, ladies. Nice job, nice job. Come on, Risto! Everything you got, Risto, let's go! Come on, Kelly! Let's go, Chantel! All the way!
I felt like I was kind of around the same time for so long, so finally to be like improving and dropping down time is definitely really exciting.
It really helps to have someone on your team finishing with you because you're tired, but your teammate next to you is working hard, and so it inspires you to work hard too. So together you really use both of each other's energy. It's like double the energy coming down the finish.
Once the race is over and you see the PRs and all the family, friends coming up to you saying like, you've really changed this program, you've really helped us, helped our girls out, it's really fulfilling.
After a race, of course, you're gonna feel proud of yourself and know you worked hard, but I couldn't be part of it without everyone else around me working hard and the coaches who dedicate their time to us and inspire us. Just the pride of being a Seminole is one thing. Running for such a big school with such a great program And even though I might not be like one of our top runners, I want to be known as someone who gave her dedication and all her heart.
I never pictured myself running for a D1 school. When I found out that I was going to be on the B team at Florida State University, I was ecstatic, and I came here and I got passionate about the school and what it is to be a Seminole. Honestly, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. I've made so many great friends, and I've represented one of the best schools, and I get to wear that uniform one last year. Makes me really proud.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed our behind-the-scenes look at the Florida State cross-country program. Both the men and women compete annually at such an elite level. They're gearing up now for the ACC championships, and then it's on to the NCAA championships as they try to bring home that title. Thanks again for joining us. Remember, you can follow the Florida State cross-country programs and all of Seminole athletics at any time by logging on to Seminoles.com. I'll see you next time from right here at Florida State.